we've all heard the memes and the allegations against Yugi. You know, Yugi cheats. He attacked the moon. You can't do that. He's done this. He's done that. I'm here to just say it formally. Yugi has never cheated in the game of Duel Monsters. He's not a cheater. I got all my evidence, so we're gonna sit here and talk about why Yugi has never cheated in Duel Monsters. If you bring up Duelist Kingdom, you automatically just have to throw that out, because in universe, Duelist Kingdom, or like the arc of Duelist Kingdom, Duel Monsters was more so like a D&D kind of thing, if you want to think about it like that, where the rules were a lot more loose and you could say and do a lot more things. And every character did this, not just Yugi. So I don't know why all the blame gets put on Yugi. I guess because he's the main character and he got out of situations that way. But there were other characters who were doing it too. For example, in the Attack the Moon that people like the meme on, Mako was literally hiding his monsters underwater and you couldn't attack them because he was in the underwater stage that he went to. In Mai, well, okay, number one, Mai was actually cheating. She sprayed her cards with perfume so she knew which cards were which. I mean, that's actually kind of cool that she memorized perfume scents, like for a 40 card deck. But anyways, besides that and her actual cheating, her harpy ladies were like flying type monsters, so you couldn't attack them with ground based monsters. Every duelist in Duelist Kingdom were just doing stuff along that line, so you can't just put it all on Yugi. And then out of the universe, like the more meta reason is that Kazuki Takahashi hadn't actually thought up of the rules for Duel Monsters until Battle City. He just kind of like went along with it and was just kind of saying stuff just kind of for the sake of it. So any argument I already see in the comments for Duelist Kingdom, I just have to disregard it. Duelist Kingdom was not it. The second thing I have to say is his draw in Battle City. Now, this is a specific moment that people will point to, and it's that he drew a card when he was facing against Merrick. He didn't check it. His eyes were completely closed, and he just said it as if it were a spell or trap. Now, in universe, it's even like talked about. The judge told Yugi like, "Hey, if you just said a monster card, technically that's a violation. You'd have to be disqualified, this and that." And then Kaiba let it pass because he trusted Yugi. Now this one, I can kind of see what you're saying. If hypothetically speaking, this were a real setting, you can't kind of just draw the card and then set it. You technically would have to confirm that it is a spell and trap. But we have to take into account that this is the anime, and the tournament advisor himself, which would technically overrule all judges, had said, okay, this is fine. And it gets confirmed later on that that was a spell card, so he did technically not cheat. But this one is the only instance in which I can kind of say you can make an argument for Yugi cheating. He didn't necessarily cheat. He felt in himself that that card was a spell, and so he just went along with his instinct. Now then, the third thing I hear a lot, and probably the biggest thing besides the Duelist Kingdom, is his Heart of the Cards that he talks about very frequently. Especially in the dub. If you watch it in dub, he mentions the Heart of the Cards a lot. Now, I will defend this because, number one, we know that Duel Monsters, the game, was based off of ancient Egyptian shadow games. So they literally have origins to mystical things, and the monsters themselves actually have spirits inside of them. They have their own realm, the spirit realm, and the monsters themselves are real living things. So it kind of makes sense why he talks about the Heart of the Cards. And if you really know more deeply into Yu-Gi-Oh, you know that the Heart of Cards is more so the belief in yourself. So when Yugi mentions the Heart of the Cards, it's more mentioning like having self-belief that you can draw the card that you need to help you. Now, I won't lie, Yugi does tend to draw the card that he needs in a lot of situations where if he didn't, he just would outright lose. And you can talk about why that's bad, but that's not cheating. That's just either A, you write it off as the plot, or B, you give credence to those because you know Yugi is a skilled duelist. Or C, which is what some other people would also say it is, it's just the Millennium Puzzle helping him, because the Millennium Puzzle does actually grant Yugi some enhanced abilities when he duels. But me personally, I lean more to Yugi being a skilled person. He can draw the cards he needs, because that's just not a skill exclusive to him. We've seen other duelists be able to draw the cards they need in situations when they require them, and not even just protagonists do it. For example, Kaiba, he drew Blue Eyes when he was facing one of the big five in the virtual world arc, and there's just been other instances of characters doing so, so I just personally could not say that as a thing. Now, the last piece of evidence why I would say that Yugi is just not a cheater is that he's really the only protagonist besides Jaden to like not create new cards mid-duel. Every card that he uses is straight up in his deck or his extra deck, and they're not created or just on the fly creations. So he plays within the bounds of duel monsters more so than people like Yuma, who can have Shining Draw and create new cards into existence, or people like Yuya, who suddenly gained access to Pendulum Summoning right when he needed it. Both of those we know why, but still, he plays more into the game than other protagonists, and yet he gets accused of cheating a lot more. Either way though, those are the reasons why I think Yugi has never cheated. I already know I'm probably going to get some people talking about it. I'm willing to hear some discourse about it. That would be very cool to see. Before I end the video though, I just want to say thank you for 100 subs. We actually have more than 100 subs now. And it really does mean a lot to me. I mean, when I started this channel, I was doing, if you look at my backlog, I mean, you don't have to, but the quality videos, they're not the best, I won't lie. But I was making it on Shadowverse, and it's just, I didn't even think I'd get to 100 subs. I know to some people, it's like 100 subs isn't a lot, whereas you could have like 1,000 or 1,000,000 or just whatever other number. But I feel like personally, to know that I personally put in the work, I was editing my videos and I got to 100 subs based off of just the things that I like, just talking about what I like, Yu-Gi-Oh, card games. I don't know, it's just really inspiring, I guess, to me. I very much appreciate all who have subscribed, and to new people who will subscribe. I mean, of course, I don't want to settle for 100, but I will but I am happy that I'm at the 100. So thank you all for subscribing and liking the content. And I mean, I'm going to keep making more Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to keep making more card games, Card Fight Vanguard. I already have some videos in my mind. And we'll just see what comes up later. So thank you all, and goodbye.